David, some fantastic news. Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence have been very successful in the US with your live events. Now you're bringing this to the UK. It's the 1st and 2nd of October at the Belfry, but why?
Well, you're right. First, yeah, there's been some real success with those Hexagon live events, and I think they're pretty well known. The attendance has been fantastic at those, but they're big. They're like 3,000–4,000 people expected at those events. So they've proved really successful. So we've used that actually as the real driver to create this new event. This will be the first time that Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence have done it in the UK. So that was the driver. And the big thing that this will really put across is that we're bringing the various parts of manufacturing intelligence together in one space for a couple of days. We don't do that. Exhibitions and various events are normally we're separated. So for the first time, customers are going to be able to come and see every bit of Hexagon manufacturing intelligence.
So go into that a little bit deeper. What can visitors actually expect from the event?
Well, if you put all the parts of Hexagon manufacturing intelligence together, you get a product life cycle. So guys that are normally in the space of design and engineering and simulation environment, they can come and see us. People that are in the CAD/CAM and the manufacturing and out on the shop floor, those guys can come and see us, as well as metrology. So all the metrology aspects that are really feeding back in that closed loop. So that's the real thing. You'll be able to see the whole perspective.
And I also see there's some breakout session, which we're going to speak to one of your colleagues about in a moment. But also what I'm quite interested to know is keynote speakers. Who are these people and what they're going to offer?
Well, there is a theme. And the theme, I think, in the current climate that we're in is all about where are we now and where are we going in the future, certainly within the manufacturing space. So there's buzzwords like smart and factory of the future and all that environment. And the great thing here is that we're going to be able to demonstrate over those couple of days that we're really in the space already. That's the key. It's not necessarily the future, but we will give, and we've got some real great speakers who are coming across with some future perspectives, especially in the climate we're in, where it's very complex and it's challenging. The UK has some great manufacturing footprint and some inspirational direction. So we're going to reinforce that over those 2 days.
We've heard from David Brown about the overview of the new event in the UK, but what I'm quite interested to know is about the breakout sessions. What value does this have to visitors?
Well, we have some really topical subjects that we're going to be discussing in the afternoon. They're going to be breakout sessions, smaller rooms with probably 30 to 40 people in the audience. Some really fascinating, intriguing speakers, all topical. So it's going to be very much about things like encouraging more women into industry, how do we engage and encourage more students from university to come into engineering and manufacturing. We're going to be talking about the factory of the future and Industry 4.0, and we also have some, a great speaker, which is the sumo guy, which is Paul McGee. A lot of the viewers might have actually heard of him or read the book, but he's a fascinating character. It's all about change and inspiring businesses to embrace change and look towards the future.
I know all the details are on your website for this, but one thing also I've picked up, which I think is the fun element here. Now, I understand the STIG's going to be involved, but you've worked with one of your partners, CIS, and you're actually making and cutting a trophy with WorkNC, which is part of your production software. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was an idea of Wes Tonks, who's our partner manager, working very closely with CIS. And we've designed this trophy in the shape of the STIG, and I think for the winner of the evening event, we're going to have a lot of entertainment. One of the areas is going to be some simulators, so you're going to be able to actually race against the STIG. He'll be setting the fastest time, and if anybody beats it, then they're going to be awarded the trophy. So it's going to be a fun evening event as well.
So for any engineers that have not visited the very successful US Hexagon Live, what would they expect in the UK?
Well, during the event, when we don't have something going on like keynote speakers or the breakout sessions, we will have a Hexagon Live Lounge, which is going to show all aspects of Hexagon manufacturing intelligence. So a lot of people out there, due to the recent acquisitions, are not aware of the different elements that we have within the business. So we're going to have MSC, which is going to be CAD and simulation. We will have production software, which is all of the products like WorkNC, EdgeCam, Radar, where a lot of people only know the brands, but they don't know that it's a Hexagon company. Right the way through to Taser and metrology. So we're going to have all the aspects. It's a great way for people to see all the different elements of the Hexagon business. A lot of it will be done with virtual reality as well, so people will be able to put headsets on and see where all the different elements link together. So, you know, it's a 1.5 day event, but there's going to be something going on all of the time, you know, outside of the speakers and outside of the breakout sessions.
So there's a lot of synergy, obviously, between a lot of the products that Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence actually offers. Is that the key area here?
That's right. You know, at Hexagon, what we're trying to do is, you know, we're shaping this factory of the future, and we're starting to link products together. So you'll see that there's products like from metrology, such as a Roma arm, which now links with production software, Visa-Reverse. So, you know, it's interacting between and being able to pull these different elements back and forwards through the production workflow.
And I think when you look at the ticket itself, with all the action that you're going to get for 2 days, the evening entertainment, yet again, it's not just embracing manufacturing; it's also about networking, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a really great event for networking and you know, engaging with people in different aspects of industry and different types of companies, whether it be you know, high precision manufacturing or sheet metal. It's going to be a great event, and you know, I encourage people to get on the website and start buying tickets before it's sold out.
So, David, tell me the type of people that you're trying to attract at this event.
Right, okay. With Hexagon Manufacturing Intelligence, we're touching virtually every element or every part of manufacturing. I've already described that. So the important thing for me is that people that come along are people that are going to be able to go back to their business and make a difference, and maybe bring some change in. These are guys that are probably driving strategy or some tactical activity within their own business. Ultimately, they're trying to get their business in shape for the future and now, so that they can remain competitive. So those are the key. The guys that are really going to go back with a couple of really inspirational ideas to make a bit of difference to their business going forward.
And more importantly, how do they get in touch to register?
Well, with all of the communication that we've got, you'll see links inside there. So go to the link, go in there, and you can go to the page, the landing page, and the Eventbrite, and you can be able to get yourself a ticket organised for the event. It's limited. You know, we are trying to keep this contained and it's scaled relative for the UK. So we've got about maximum of 300 people that can attend. So it's first come, first served.